Sorry guys, the singing has to end because right now we'll get underway with our third game of today. I think it's our third game of the day. Yeah, third game of the day. It's going to be RoX up against Tricked here in the loser's game. Winner of this one will advance on. Loser will be out. I filled the buttons a little bit. I hit a button too many times. That's why. And plus I just like see myself on camera. That's why I did it. So. Anyways, I can't sing the song now because I don't want to get, obviously, this VOD YouTube or Twitch banned. You know, I don't want the audio taken away because I'm just so damn good at singing. You won't be able to tell the difference between me and Celine Dion. But either way, let's go to live streams at home. Let's get serious here because right now one of these teams will be out. We have on the side of RoX, we have Freeze, Damashka, Eka, Nixar, and Demonko. And over the side of Tricked, we have Mikey R, Mowarth, Tyradus, Sana, and Nico. I don't understand why there's a 1 in your name if it's a U sound. Like, that just does not comprehend. Anyways, we do see a little bit of fight breaking out on bottom already. Getting a little bit aggressive, as you can see. But Nixar winning on that one so far, I guess. Then again, sustain versus no sustain lane, going to be interesting here. You can see Tyradus already being a little bit aggressive with that Ahri. Catching out Eka there with a little bit of an orb deception. And Rengar will be starting at his red while Lee Sin starts at his own blue here. And you're seeing Nixar just try to take the fight to Sana. Try to be aggressive here. The winner of this game will be the lesser loser. You support him by pointing him at all his faults. Thanks. No, he says his name's Sana. And I missed first blood because of that. Thanks, guys. But anyways, first blood going over to Mowarth there. Gets a nice little gank onto Wait, what? Yeah, onto Eka. You revived so quick. I didn't really see he was dead. So, well, he didn't flash that one either, so he will still have it up. But now, the Ahri snowball begins. We've seen that just in every game so far, how hard an Ahri can snowball a game here. But we'll find out if they can keep this up here, obviously, as the game goes on. And obviously, with this flash still being up, it's going to be very hard to gank him yet again. Always possible, though. And you can see Mowarth going for a red invade. Spots Lee Sin doing it. He has smite up, and he's going to not steal it away? I don't know. No, he didn't. He did not sit away, but he's going head-to-head up against Lee Sin here. We're going to find out who's going to win this one. Mowarth, well, he's going to leap away, try to get a little bit of distance here. Has a means to actually block off, but Eka comes in and picks up the kill. And Mowarth will be punished for that little bit of an invade. I swear he should have just smited and ran, I think. Yeah, GG cameraman. Start to cameras sucks. But how does Rengar gank middle? I don't know. I don't know. Because he didn't flash. Damn it, gens. As you can see, the red buff now on Eka, and that is applying a pressure to a Tyradus right there. Started being pushed back quite far. The red buff doing a lot of extra damage here, and Nixar very low on HP on the bottom. Gonna have to be very careful from this one. But he's have summoner heal up, so he should be okay. Alright, so as the game, as you can see, bottom lane getting very explosive very quickly. They're not sitting on much health left. Oh, the Dark Body gonna connect as well, and Sana could be going down for this one. The heal gonna be used and the exhaust, and Nixar will get a little bit of distance here, but again, bottom lane getting so close to going in one side's favor for a kill to potentially come in that Mowarth might decide to actually make his way down here. As you can already see that Damashka has made his way here on the bottom side, and there's gonna be a ward in the second bush. Do they know it's there? Demonko should know. Dark Body not going to land here, but here comes Damashka with the safeguard in, looks for Nico. Flash going to be coming in, and they're going to back away, but Mowarth, he spots Prayer. Sana comes on Damashka, they get the snare as well. They're going to pick up a kill here. Teleport coming in from Freeze, and Mikey R, is he going to follow? No, he's not coming in right here. This could be, actually, no, he finally does come in. He's going to help out. Mowarth going to be pushed back. He will go down. Now Freeze with double bus going to flash away from this, so Mikey R misses the slow, and he does go for the flash in, looking for the kill. They want the double bus. They want everything off of him as they possibly can, but Mikey has no mana. He's forced to back away, and that will be a 1-for-1 trade, I believe. But double bus picked up here for Freeze, and that is not going to be fun for Mikey R. If he just hit that Q, that would have been a dead Aurelia and free double bus for them. Either way, Sana does live, gets an assist, and we'll be back to buy in just a little bit here. And we'll have a decent amount of money to spend. 1,000. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. So I believe we have like 2 red buffs still on the map. 1 top, 1 middle. Yeah, 2 red buffs still up. That's pretty funny. And the second round will be coming up soon anyways. I still want to see a game where like everyone in the game has a buff. Because of transferring over. Would be pretty funny. Moworth though looking for a gank top lane. Knows there's no flash up on Aurelia here, but here comes Lee Sin as well. Damashka coming in for maybe a little bit of a counter. And let's see. Moworth still sticking around. He wants his double buffs. He's trying to force Mikey in. You can see Damashka coming in from the back, so we're going to have a 2-on-2 breakout here. And I want to say that this should go in favor of RoX if Freeze can stay alive. He doesn't take too much damage early on. He will get slowed up. Moworth trying to back away. Will have his leap up yet again, obviously. And he will just go for a reset here. So no one coming in for the fight. No team really feeling too confident here. And they will both just back off, so... not necessarily a fail gank. Oh, Eka gonna use the exhaust onto Tyrus. Has ults up, misses the charm though. Gotta hit the charms, you want the kills. So he will live to fight another day here, but now Sana getting caught by the Dark Binding will take a little bit of damage there. And Moworth, gotta be careful. There's an invade coming out, red buff. Well, he did start out on it. They have a ward on it. They're gonna know he's coming up here in just a few seconds, and Moworth, he's got to stick around if he wants to, you know, pick up his own red here. And he actually just recently smited too, which might come back to haunt him here. But Sana gonna get caught out yet again with Dark Bindings. Can't seem to dodge away from him. Now Nico struggling a little bit here to run away from this one. And right now, RoX are having a much better time here on this bottom line. Nico getting caught with the Dark Bind yet again, and Monko is just landing these left and right. Alright, so, no, not Mickey getting ganked yet again on the top side here. Will the ultimate will knock them back up. And we'll get a little bit of distance here. And Moworth will obviously spotted at his own red buff by that ward, so they know exactly where he is. He's finally going to start it off here, and it looks like Damashka is not going to go for an invade at all either. Oh no, he is! He's coming around! Is he going to steal this though, or is he going to look for the fight? As you can see, the buff very low on HP. The smite going to come in. He's going to get it, but here comes Twisted Fate as well. They're looking for the stun on top, and they will get it. Here comes Lee Sin as well. Moworth going to get slowed up. Won't have flash, but he will have the body block out of Mikey R and the slow, and he's going to get a snare potentially. And the blue card comes in, picks up the kill, and they could potentially dive Mikey, but with Damashka not being level 6, they're just going to back away, take that kill, and stick with it here so far. But Moworth picking up the Regal's Lantern now. Going to that Feral Flare. And Tyrus just going to go back towards the middle here. And you can see the bottom lane of RoX winning as well. They have just about 1,000 gold lead here. And Tyrus might not be able to keep that 100% Ari win rate so far alive here today. Oh, he's going in though with the Ignite. Orb Deception does land at least the second charge and the Charm. And that should be a kill with one more charge to go. No, he doesn't have the extra charge, but he gets the kill nonetheless here. They will lose Dragon, it looks like, though. At least he's able to win out on that 1v1, but Moworth coming in, has no ultimate, has a level 6 here. He does have Smite. Damashka does as well. Dark Binding going to come in. I'm really surprised they're actually just not going to dive straight on top of him here, but he's allowed to get in, maybe potentially stun it away, but he doesn't. He actually fails it. Uses it a little bit too early. And that will be Dragon picked up here for RoX. So they'll lose out middle, but they'll pick up a Dragon nonetheless. So gold, 13.2 at 11.9. A little bit of a lead here built up for the side of RoX. I'm going to find out if they can keep that momentum going here in this game. Alright, so Sweeping Lens picked up here for Demonko. I'm actually curious, Moworth, how much is he farming? 9 stacks. So 14 minutes is like your average Feral Flare. He's not really on pace for that, because he's been running around ganking a lot more than farming, and if he wants to stack up a Feral Flare, he needs to be farming right now. And this is really going to hurt him here. Stun going to come in for Freeze, looking for Mikey. Won't have the damage just yet, but we'll at least be able to chase him away nonetheless here, as the first turret of the game does go down in favor of Tricked. I don't know, I feel like the Feral Flare is not really benefiting him too much. I feel like you go Spirit Stone, just stop there, because right now you're just... he's not going to have it stacked in time. It's going to be too late. Oh, it's getting really hot in this room. As you see, triple Doran's Ring picked up for Mikey R. Sheen picked up here for Freeze, just trying to duel it out a little bit here in that top lane. Let's see. Ultimate back up for Tyrus. He was able to 1v1 last time. I think he's just waiting for that like blue card to come in or something like that, just so he can have a free entrance. Let's take a look at CS. Bottom lane even, mid lane 90 to 64 in favor of Tyradus. Top lane even as well. So far the emphasis that, you know, North has made, that initial gank onto mid lane, onto Ekka, has really benefited Tyradus pretty well, as you can see. He's able to build up a lead, but he hasn't been able to snowball a lead. That's the big difference. And, well, we're looking for Twist of Fate now, but he will miss the snare. Flash comes in, though. But he won't have it up yet again. And, well, Charm Ray Connect won't have the damage to back it up, though. We'll have a lot of it. However, actually, probably could... Oh, he's not Ignite up. If he Flash Ignited, probably could have killed him right there. But nonetheless, let's see if he can snowball that lead, because that's what he has to do as Ahri here. And, well, no, Mikey trying to struggle really bad. Damashko trying to come in. Will land the Q. Will he go for the fight, though? No, he's just going to walk away. Not trying to go for the kick back out. Mikey will just escape that one. Alright, so another turret picked up here for the side of Tricked. They're starting to get on a little bit of a roll here. They have a lot more to go, obviously, if they want to be able to, you know, secure their victory. But it's definitely possible. I really want to see if Tyradus can apply some more pressure. Like he see before, he could almost win 100-0 that Twisted Fate. And if he does 100-0 him, or if he does kill him, like that's gonna be a large rod he's gonna be able to pick up. That's gonna be a lot of extra damage he's gonna have, and he should be able to snowball the lane. I mean, the difference we see between last game and this one is that the jungler on the Ahri's team hasn't been camping a lane to get that Ahri fed. I mean, obviously, if you're running like a Rengar, if you're running a jungler with Feral Flare, you want to be farming. You want to farm up and get that stacked. But, you know, previously they weren't running junglers like that. It was more like, you know, support kind of junglers or tank junglers. So he had the ability to just camp away and not have to worry about missing on stacks and getting his Feral Flare done. But I mean, we'll see how it works out. Obviously, it's only a 300 gold difference in favor of TRC, but they do have 2 turrets, which gives them that little bit of a lead right there, which can easily go away once they go for some turrets here. And right now, that's going to be an easy kill here. Mikey R should not survive this one. We'll get a nice polymorph onto Aurelia, but unfortunately just not enough damage here, and Damashko's able to clean that one up here now. Oh, to his fate getting caught out. Exhaust going to come in, Charm as well, and that should be another kill here for Tyradus. That's what I was looking for out of him, and he's now 2-0-1, and he can apply pressure onto that middle turret as well. He will have 1,600 plus gold to spend, 2,000 to be exact, and that should be another, oh, a Nisarge rod picked up for him in just a few seconds. And look at this, Morwath. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful here. So, Spirit of the Ancient Golem picked up for Damashko. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if he's gonna go like a Warmogs as well. Stack that HP up. Either way, we're starting to hit that tipping point in the game. And yeah, we're tied up in kills. Gold's pretty even. Considering Tyradus can 1v1 Ekka, and he's been doing that already. If he continues to do this, like, say he just 1v1s him, that's one person that's down. That could be another middle turret taken. That could be pressure applied into that middle turret, forcing Damashko to roam around and help out, or even, obviously, Damonko, as we've seen before. Or just 11 Dragons over and over again and slowly build up the lead there. But either way, I mean, they need to get something going. Remember, they are actually landing downstairs. Like, I literally could walk down there and go play for them if I wanted to. Probably not do as well as they will, but I can turn off their whole computer. But they're in a LAN environment, so communication's going to be top-notch here, and I expect them to do extremely well, or to have the ability to pretty much pick up a win versus anyone at this point. Having that kind of advantage here. But nonetheless, here comes a flash. Tyradus misses the charm, but I don't think it's going to matter either way. He's going to pick up a kill here. Or not, because look at that. Aurelia comes in and has the stun to lock him down here. And that charm, I really don't know what that charm was for. It was like backwards. It wasn't in the right direction here. I was going to rotate coming out of freeze. So that was their answer for Tyradus, who finally killed him here. But now he's a DFG. And you saw how much damage he did with missing the charm as well. Like, it was ridiculous. It's so hard to deal with here. But Dragon is back up here, and obviously without having your R, they're going to have to be very careful. The bubble catching onto the Monko, but they're not going to care for the fight here just yet. You can see TRC very very scared to fight here. But this is Rengar's stomping grounds. He has so many bushes to jump from, and you have to be careful. You need wards to spot him out. And, well, just presence alone is going to be enough to force them back. Mikey are going to head down as well from returning back to base, pick up the Nomicon, and this should be a Dragon for TRC if Trick can finish it off here. But the Warg going to be coming in and going to spot out Lee Sin. Damashkin, remember, has an Execute that Rengar really does not have here. And, well, Slow going to come in, connects onto 3 people. Fantastic Ludovice. And as for the Charm as well, Demonko gets very low. That could have actually been a kill if he had his ultimate up, but here goes Marth on the side with his ultimate up. He does not spot them out. He needs some vision so he can leap over the wall, but he just doesn't have the range. Unfortunately, that ultimate going to be wasted here, and we'll force them back. Dragon going to be started up yet again here. This dance is just going on for such a long time. In the meantime, Freeze just able to push that top, and he has teleport up if he wants to come in, and it looks like they're not going to fight it here unless he does finally arrive. The Charm going to miss. He's going to go in. He's looking for the steal, and he will be taken out before that happens, and they will pick up Dragon as well. And Mikey, why are you teleporting to that turret? You have no HP! Freeze! Why? Why? Can you survive this? You're not going to. And Freeze is going to pick up the kill and be able to get away from this one. Oh, why would you teleport onto your turret with no HP? And now Tyranids is going to get bursted down here with Exhaust coming in. Nixar picks up the kill. That was some bronze level stuff right there from Mikey R. I do know. You do not do that. You do not teleport on a turret with no HP. And the thing is, I would be like, okay, that was understandable if he was, you know, half health before he teleported and got knocked down lower. But he was already that low. So that just makes it more confusing. When Nico come in, looking for killing Nixar. They should be able to have it because Sana has come up as well. And, well, they don't actually pick it up. Eka picks up a kill himself. Now Sana go down as well. This is going to be another turret for them. RoX is going to pick up a nice little bit of a lead off of this one. I was just making sure. I was like, do they have a lead right now? Can I math? Okay, so I'm not going to push the turret to turret. I guess I'm going to be a little bit afraid of Tyranids, who has respawned back in. But still, that's how quickly the game just transferred back over. You know, TRC, they had a fed Ahri. Ooh, Demonko gets caught with the Charm just at the tail end of it. He does have ultimate, though, and they're going to turn on to him. Oh, and Freeze picks up the kill, and just when he thought, oh, I have an easy kill on a Morgana, goes in, gets too cocky, gets taken down, and now Nico, just barely alive. And the wild cards will not connect, so he will escape. But still, you can see the fear that RoX has in the eyes of Tricked. I mean, now we're 18 minutes in. If this is below 20, I'm going to be really sad. Oh my god, it's 20. Oh, he's not going to get the jump either. I'm not... I mean, no disrespect, but I'm not sure why he picked Rengar right now. Because it's really not offered too much to the team. Yeah, he got early gank. But his Pharaoh Flare isn't even close to being done. He's 9 stacks left to go here at 18.5 minutes in. At 14 is the average time you're going to finish it. And he's not been allowed to farm. He's at 60. I mean, he's at 70 CS. Like, yeah, he's 21 ahead of Lee Sin, but Lee Sin has 5 assists and a kill, and he's not really necessarily about farming like a Rengar is, who builds a Pharaoh Flare. So, I don't know. I don't really agree with the pick. I feel like they could have gone with something else. Maybe a Jarvan. So, like, you can't run away from Ahri's Charm. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too harsh, but either way, I guess that's kind of my job, is to question that kind of stuff. I can see more. Well, let's see how many stacks is that now. 23, so this would be 24 for him. He's still got 6 more to go, though, before he finishes that one off. I feel like an Ancient Golem would have just benefited him way more. He'd be tankier. He'd have, well, Sunfire Cape done soon as well. He'd be really hard to kill with that W. Let's see, does he finish off the Sunfire? Yeah, no, he won't finish it off. Okay, so I'm going for boots. Alright, so Dragon up over 2 minutes. So no real global objectives to really take right now anytime soon. Blue's not up, red's not up for either team. And you can see... Nope, come on. There you go. Tyranids looking for someone to clear bottom. He's looking for a kill. And he can kill anyone. I mean, maybe Freeze can survive the damage. But he just wants to kill bottom. And he's committed a lot of time to this. If this isn't successful, then he just wasted, you know, a good couple minutes here. And let's see, as you can see, we're going to have Nixar finally come down. And Tyranids is looking for it with the help of Morath. Superland's going to come in. There's no ward there. And Graves, you dead, son. You dead. Does get the flash away. Twist Fate gonna come in as well. And he's actually gonna survive this. He's able to dodge away from the charm. Now Tyrus might go down for this one. Teleport's coming in from Mike Yard. He's trying to help out. We'll have the ultimate for Tyrus. We'll get him alive, or we'll keep it on two of them and keep him alive, but more. He won't be so lucky. He gets taken out. Red buff now on Nixar, sorry, not Nikasar. I'm looking to chase someone, but unfortunately that does get turned around. Damashka just gotta use the Q yet again. And we'll flash away from the auto attack so he won't get slowed up here. But again, now in the meantime, Freeze pushing top. Sana and Nico trying to come down to turn this gank around, but it won't work out. Freeze picks up a free turp top, and he might even be able to continue pushing. He's 5-0-1 now. He's so fed at 2,200 gold. Yeah, there's no way Tyrus can actually 1v1 him. I don't know, Trick are just falling behind at this point in the game. Poppy late game is sick. Why are you still talking about Poppy? And before I realized, so I was like, I mean, that's the way that's what it's become. 5-0-1 has the Warden's Mail, has the Spectral's Cloak. Spectral Cloak? Cowl, yes, okay, good. Cowl. I haven't forgot the names yet. So he can tank up a lot of damage, and he does a lot. He's level, what, 13 right now? And no one else in the game is 13? Twist Fate's 12. Pick up 2 wards as well, dragging it up in 10 seconds, and RoX can be prepared for this time, so they'll get to pick up their first one of the game. Or, sorry, second one of the game. And you can see Tyrus down to the southeast side. He's looking for a fight here. But again, he's all by himself. He's actually going back to base. And he won't have anyone coming bottom. So another dragon picked up here. And that teleport will come in onto that middle turret to defend against. There's no way they're going for. Are they going for Baron? No. I was gonna say. Why? Alright, Twist Fate ulti just gonna pop just to kind of spot them out. Where is he gonna go? Actually, gonna go nowhere with it. Just use it for vision. In the meantime, they're gonna push middle. They know that Tyrus is bottom. They know he's gonna have to back away from this one. He doesn't have home guards right now. And they should be able to take this turret very, very quickly. As you can see, the gold card, they're rarely potentially diving and the Lee Sin. Like, there's not really anything TRC can do about this. They can't afford to be in their faces. And look at that. That would be Sada now taken down here. Now just gonna pick that one up and might be able to push into more. Gold card gonna come in. And we'll push them away. But again, there's no way Trick could have defended that. Now Freeze. I mean, he's taking a full charge of damage from Tyrus. Looks like the flash will come in and be able to stay alive here. And more trying to chase them down. He will be the leap off, but he'll get stopped right away here. Eka does get slowed. But Tyrus has no way of catching up to them. He doesn't have flash, doesn't have his ultimate, and he will be able to escape this one without losing a single man. And just to say that, Demonko gets taken down because he stayed a little bit too long. So they will trade 1 for 1 here. Top lane is a huge wave pushing, bottom lane as well. So RoX are missing out on actually quite a bit of CS currently because of this. I mean, top lane, that's going to be a huge wave for no one, because they have to defend this middle turret, and, well, they're able to pick up their tier 2 as well. So it would take us 5-4 in turrets, still in favor, obviously, of RoX, but, well, Trick not going to stick around long enough to go for it. So they're just going to back off, going to play a little bit scared here. Maybe just wait for Sana to get there so they can push, but either way, you can see they're a little bit shaken in their confidence right now. I mean, if you remember them versus Reason in the first game of the day, they were flying high after they stole that first Baron away and turned the game around. Now, they're just trying to find some sort of way to get back in this one. They're trying to... Well, the thing is, they're not out. I mean, it's hard to explain. They're not out of the game at all. But the fact that you have an Aurelia that's so strong and you have no answer for her... And not to mention Graves, who, you know, equal in farm, has 2 kills, 4 assists. He's pretty strong as well. Like, they have a lot of burst damage with, you know, as long as a gold card, Dark Binding hits, like, whoever hits on is going to die, pretty much. So you have to be very careful. You need a little bit of magic resist here, but you just need to drive this game out. You need a couple of items to really be able to go head-to-head. And right now, as you can see, well, RoX wants to be aggressive here. And we'll spot up more because he's hopping the Dark Binding, but the stealth luckily kicking in. Let's buy him a little bit of time, and he's able to just back away from this one. still very, very close to being just completely taken down there. But he knows there's a lot of wards in his own jungle because of that. Oh, look at this. RoX is trying to bait them in, trying to bait them for Baron here, and obviously Mower up to the top side will be get a ward down from there. Will be spotted up by Twisted Fate. Dark Binding going to connect, and that will be a dead kitty cat, like all cats should be. Kill them all. But either way, that is the jungler now down. They could go for Baron if they want to, or they could start to push here. That's what they decide to go for. I would say push at this point. You could still potentially lose Baron. And you see Trick trying to push middle, assuming that they're doing Baron, trying to like get something out of nothing here, but well, they do get stopped pushing for it. In the meantime, Baron's going to be done. So they do turn around last second here, and you can see Trick, they're trying to respond, trying to go back to middle yet again after realizing that, hey, it was a fake. We need to do something about this, and well, they're still sticking around towards the south side, but they're not really going for anything just yet. They're just trying to spot themselves be flanked if there is, or if it is going to happen here as Baron's slowly going down. They'll pick up the tier 2 turret. Picking up the inhibitor turret, though, might be a little bit different, a little bit more difficult here. Because right now, all 5 of them are just charging from the back. So Teleport going to come in from Faris. He's looking for maybe a little bit of engagement, just trying to pull them off of it, trying to buy a little bit of time. And here they go. They're coming from the back, and this is going to be a fight breaking out. Trick has to be careful. Ultimate going to come in from the back side, but not going to stop Twisted Fate here, who gets actually knocked off the bubble. Gets the gold card to Mike here. That's going to be a kill coming in. And they will lose their inhibitor turret, and they're not going to chase on anymore, it looks like. Unfortunately for them. So Trick, not a bad trade for them. Yeah, you lost Baron, but you did get the inhibitor turret down. You do have Teleport on a Mikey who could backdoor. And you even have a ward down potentially to make that happen. But right now, RoX is going to be doing the same here. Going to be pushing straight on the middle. With that Baron buff, and with having Mikey R down, this should not be hard for them to take. And look at that, ward over the side. Oh, the Dark Binding going to come in on a Nico. They're not going to commit to this, though. But they do let the pressure be known that you need to back up before you get smacked up here. And now Sana gonna get blown up. Ultimate comes in, actually keeps him alive with the shield. He's gonna survive them with the help of the flash. And now Nixar a little bit of trouble here as he gets caught by completely everything. And then the Chaos Crucible not gonna be enough to keep him alive. Mower try to escape this one. He looks like he will get away from the Morgana. And that will be a 1-for-0 trade in favor of Tricked here. And that was up against a Baron T. Now Mikey won't hold it down from this one. Get a little bit too aggressive there. And Tricked need to go heal up here, and Mastro, he's still very, very healthy. Down about half HP now, though. As you can see, the turret's still alive. They managed to keep it up here. They're going to pop the ultimate just to spot them out where they are going. I'm not going to use it to get in deep here. And they're looking to burst this turret down as quick as possible. Chong going to connect. Damashko got to be very careful when Chaos Crucible comes in. Here comes Twisted Fate. Ulti into the back of him. No! He canceled it. And he walks away. But they get the inhibitor turret nonetheless. Just trying to scare them with that ultimate. But again, no inhibitor taken. They lose 2 people for that one. And they will just go back to base here. And that's how much gold they have to spend. Good amount. Good amount. Let's see. Namashki going for the Warmonks. So going for that health stack. And look at this. Twisted Fate and Aurelia still sticking around. Towards the tops of the jungle here, trying to catch someone out. Someone's trying to go back and farm. In the meantime, they're taking Dragon. They're building up that gold advantage. You can see 7,000 right now, about to hit 8-9. Graves should have a lot of money. No, he just recently bought, but 2,700 money gold to spend for Twisted Fate. Picks up a Lich Bane. Oof, those turrets are not going to last here. And Aurelia going for the Banshee's Veil. And Sweeping Lens as well, because they want to keep this pressure on. So, smart move by them. Invest in those Sweeping Lenses at this point in the game. You need to keep this pressure. And you do have an open inhibitor to take as well here. So, the teleport backdoor is always a good possibility. Obviously, no, Aurelia has hers down currently. I think one thing that's going to be really important about this next fight is where it's going to happen on what side of the map. Because if you think about it, if it happens on the side of Tricked, and say Tricked lose the fight, probably will be game. If it happens on the side of Tricked and Tricked win the fight, they won't be able to push down anything really. I mean, they might get a middle inhibitor down from it, might, depending on how many people are alive. And that's one thing that people don't really pay attention to is where the fights are happening. I mean, the outcome of a fight, whether you win or lose, changes based off of where you are. I'm not talking about like the outcome of like who kills who, or I'm talking about the outcome of what happens after the fight in terms of what's taken objective-wise. And as you can see, RoX, they want to be on the aggressive. They want to be on the enemy side of the map for a fight, even if they lose it. Because with that, they won't really lose out too much on their own base here. And you keep this pressure on, force them to not really get too much farm from their own jungle because they're taking themselves. Here we go. The Dart Bunny going to connect on Amorth. You see Eka taking a lot of damage from that Ahri Charm, and well, he'll get away from the Nami bubble here. Nice dodge. Has his Banshee will finally pop by Freeze, and Amorth going to get engaged on yet again. Needs another Dart Bunny. Eka even flash over the wall to look for a kill. Damashka picks up one. Why are they focusing Moroth when you have so many other people you can go for here? And right now, Twisted got to be careful. The inhibitor will go down here in just a few seconds. And you can see Sana has to be very careful. He's on level 14. His attack range isn't the longest yet, but finally, after about 31.5 minutes in, the first inhibitor of the game does fall in favor of RoX. DFG, Void Staff, Merlinomicon actually. The Tyrannus, interesting build. And Moroth might go down. Mikhail's Crystal, we're going to keep him alive here. And taking this that he has been able to keep him up. But right now they're going to lose another inhibitor from this one. They're going to lose another inhibitor. They might actually lose the blue card. They might lose Mikey yet again, and Nixar comes in with some big damage. And they will pick up their second inhibitor as well here. Maybe look for number 3. Maybe go back to base. And it looks like they will head back to base with a lot of money to spend. Good amount. Good amount. Did you see a Thornmail? That was weird. I thought I saw a Thornmail there. I thought I saw some reflecting damage. Alright, so now with the middle and top inhibitor down, it's funny because I remember doing like this big stat database for LCS back in the summer split. And I remember like reading, I remember like finding out the percentage of teams who won after getting the first inhibitor. And something like 94%. But like after the second inhibitor fell, it went from like 94 to like 99 or something like that, or 98, like almost impossible to come back from. And I believe that stayed true. I haven't actually kept the database up to date, obviously, since I don't cast LCS anymore. But once you have 2 inhibitors down, it is so hard to come back from that. It really is, because you can just push bottom while you have 2 waves of Supermans pushing against you. Do they even have... they have, I guess, Lulu and Tristan to clear out the waves really quickly. But Tristan doesn't... she's not that fed. I mean, she has good items, but she's not that fed right now. It's still going to be very tough for them to do it. But we'll see here. And as you can see, RoX playing this one smart, playing this one by the book, push out all the rest of the turrets. Let those waves push in. As you can see, they're starting to creep their way into the base. And Moroth looking for the fight here. He catches out Twisted Fate. Actually going to pop the Zonius, but he's still going to be all alone without his team. And he will be taken down. Damashka going to be coming from the side. Tyrannus will pick up a kill as well here. Little's going to use a knock up one man. That would be Freeze. They're looking for that last kill here to potentially make something happen. But look at their base. Damashka, he's going around from the back door here. He's trying to finish this one off. And as you can see, it's very low on health. The top are going to come in from Mike Yar, spotting that one happening. Freeze is going to eventually drop from this one, I would imagine. No, he's going to stay alive here. And Damashka will pick up both next turrets with the help of the super minions. And in the meantime, the rest of the team going to be able to kite them away. They lose 2 without picking up any. But the damage is done. The next turret's half fallen. This is exactly why it's so damn hard to come back from losing 2 inhibitors. Damashka's still... I don't know, he's sticking up here a little bit too long. They're taking so much damage to the super minions, though. He could come in and actually kill Mike Yar if he wants to. He's got to be careful. The Nexus down. He's just killing him without even touching him. All he did was just Q him. And then the super minions did the rest. If I do get a mini wave spawn coming in, he's still sticking around. He's still trying to buy a little bit of time. Just become a little bit of a nuisance here. And it does hold them back. That's gotta suck for Mikey. Dying to minions. And Damashka should be fine. I don't think he'll be taken on. Nah, he's just gonna walk away from this one. That's almost as embarrassing as dying from, or dying in the jungle as well. Almost. Jason stole his Shinshin's girlfriend and $20. I wish. I wonder if that's the real V-Man 7. Alright, so here we go. Baron gonna be picked up here at 35 minutes in. RoX now have their second one of the game here. The Nexus is wide open. Twisted Fate. We could see Xpeke all over this one. All I have to do is just lure him out of the base. The thing is, with the Lich being done, it's like, alright, your inhibitors are up. But if you go to my side of the map, I'm just gonna backdoor you. Teleport up on Aurelia, or when it is. Just fade ulti, but here we go. Moreth looking for the fight here. Will engage onto Morgana, then switch over to Damashka. Not necessarily the best target here. He's going to go straight for Twisted Fate. He misses the stun. Tyrannus picks up a 1v1 up against Nixart there, so that gives him a man advantage off of this one. And Twisted Fate Ultimate will come in just to spot out where everyone is. And, well, they're going to hold onto it for a little bit longer. I don't know. They're still pushing. They lost their AD carry. Obviously, they have super minions pushing top and middle. They're trying to get the top inhibitor back down here, but they have to be so damn careful. This could cost them the game. Both inhibitors now are back alive here. Honestly, the side of RoX do not want to give this up. They want those inhibitors down, but that's what it takes. You get caught out, and it can completely reverse the game for you. All right, so let's check in on something. Feral Flare, wait, is that 4? Is that really 4? That is 4. Wow. Okay, so that's definitely proving that that was not a smart buy, or did not work out well for him. 4? All right, so here we go. 37-minute mark, 18-11, and a 14,000 gold lead here for the side of RoX. Now, this is one thing that they've always struggled on. Closing out games is one thing they've always had a very tough time of doing. I remember back in, LCS Moscow. Remember seeing them last season. They've always had a tough time doing that, and I don't know what it is about it. I mean, they have the complete lead. Like right there, if they just grouped up and didn't have Nixar die 1v1 against Tyrannus, they would have had those inhibitors again when they came back up. And let's see, Nixar going for his Guardian Angel. Thornmail even picked up for Damashka. Hexdrinker done for Fariz as well, with another chain vest on top of that here. And well, Tyrannus doesn't have his death cap done just yet, but it should be up very soon. Should be online. Yeah, I agree. Coming back from this should not be possible, like last game. But then again, we saw Tricked in the same situation up against Reason, and they were able to pull it back. So I wouldn't count against them. Here we go. Morth going straight on Twisted Fate, looking for the kill onto him. The Nami wave going to come in, knock up 2 people, but we'll spread the fight out actually really well here. As you can see, Eka down very low in HP. He will eventually fall. Tyrannus picks up the kill, and he's trying to kite them as long as he possibly can, as he will eventually fall. And you can see it's just a 1-for-1 trade. The inhibitor's still up, but will be taken on here very, very quickly. They still have that Baron buff. They have the regen. They're going to go for the second inhibitor. And right now, home guard boot in. You can stop this. You can stop this. And right now, Free's going to get caught out here. He's got to focus the right targets here. And Sana will get dived on right in the backside. Demonko picks up the kill. And that most likely should be game here, as we're going to see someone else die very soon. Mike Yar is the victim. And Nico will fall as well very quickly. Or they're just going to go for the Nexus. Why not go for the Nexus? Why are you going for the BM kills? But either way, that will be RoX picking up the win, advancing to the losers. To the losers winners, the winners losers. They're going to advance in the lower bracket. They're going to advance into the lower bracket and go against the loser of Reason versus Team Salsa LOL. Yeah, that name. Please name. But guys, very quick little break here. So when we come back, that game will be kicking off. Be the winner's game, Reason versus Salsa. And we'll see you guys in just a few minutes.